Hello internets, my good friends. So you're here for this video because you have an iPhone and either you're with T-Mobile already and just got a new iPhone, or you are using T-Mobile temporarily, let's say, or just through a prepaid. Whatever the reason is, you have an iPhone on T-Mobile's network and you notice one thing that everybody notices. When you run iPhones on T-Mobile, they all run slow, right? Well, wrong. They don't have to run slow. There are settings that you can put in on T-Mobile's network that will allow you to use your unlocked iPhone without losing any of the speeds that you're used to with at&t or whomever your carrier is abroad. I'm going to walk you through those settings. This is not something you have to pay somebody for. That is what I'm here for. I'm just here to help. I am the person that's here to give you tech tips from a chick, right? That's who I am. I'm the chick. And you're the friend that wants the tips. Anyway, so you have an iPhone, right? This is what you have to do. I want you to go to the settings, okay? You're going to go to settings, then you're going to tap general. When you get to general, tap network. If you have iOS 6, tap on cellular instead. Now verify that the following settings are in place. Your data roaming is on, your Wi-Fi has to be off, and your 3G is enabled, okay? Or 4G, just, depending if you have an iPhone 5. Here's one thing before I even get into that you need to know. If you have an iPhone, the 4S from Sprint or Verizon, they will not work on T-Mobile's network. You're taking a gamble. They may or may not. They're just not supposed to work. Let's put it like that. If you have an iPhone 5 from Verizon, Sprint, all across the board, they'll all work as long as they're unlocked. But there's no guarantee, again, that an iPhone 4S from Sprint or Verizon is going to work on T-Mobile's network. So if you got one from somebody and it does have a SIM slot and you want to use it on T-Mobile, it probably ain't going to happen, okay? Now you're going to tap the cellular data network. I want you to configure the settings like so. So in the APN tab, put in all lowercase and no dashes, epc.tmobile.com. Do not put dashes. It's epc.tmobile.com. If that doesn't work, some of your iPhones may need you to put WAP, which is wap.voicestream.com. Some iPhones, epc.tmobile.com will typically do the trick here. If you have not been able to accept picture messages or send them, now you'll be able to. This is what you do. In the configure the picture messages settings, under the MMS section, in the APN, again, epc.tmobile.com. Leave the username and password fields blank. And as for the cellular data network as well, for the APN, leave those blank. Leave everything blank. If I don't tell you to put anything there, don't put anything there. For MMSC, this is a long URL, but you have to get this right. Type in http://mms.msg.t-mobile.com/MMS/WAPENC. Okay? For the MMS proxy, type in 216.155.165.50:8080. For MMS max message size, type in 1048576. Now I know some of these iPhones, especially like Vodafone, will have just sort of these forced settings that will repopulate. Don't worry about that. As long as you have in the settings that I told you to put in as far as the MMSC, the APN and everything, you should be okay. For the next field, MMS UA prof URL, type in http://www.apple.com/MMS/UAProf.rdf. Okay? Okay. If you do have tethering, you can enter in this optional information as well. In the tethering section, the APN is different. You'll just type in pcweb.tmobile.com. Again, there's no hyphens in there as well. So once you've done all of this, you've got everything in there correct, you've double checked your work and made sure that you rewound this video and made sure that you double checked your work again and triple checked it, then you can go ahead and type the home button. Once you've done that, verify that the MMS is enabled, because I know that you probably have had problems retrieving your picture messages, right? So go and make sure that the MMS is enabled by going to Settings, tap Messages, and make sure that MMS messaging is on. Turn the device off, turn it back on, and then at this point you can just like open up Safari and type in like, I don't know, like CNN.com, or type in KokuTV. Make sure that it's working, and send somebody a picture message. You don't have to send me one. I don't necessarily need one, but now you'll be able to send someone a picture message, and hopefully now you have your iPhone on T-Mobile and you're using it, and you can have your 3G, 4G speeds, and you're a happy camper, and I'm excited for you. And so is Chucky, see? He's excited.